What is going on, party guys and gals? Welcome back to another video. Today we are getting to work on the Focus for a video, at least finally. So what we have to do is we have to replace the oil drain tube on the bottom side of the turbo. We have to do this because I started getting a small oil leak, so I investigated, cleaned everything up, started the car back up, let more oil leak, and then basically pinpointed where it was coming from. And as it turns out, the oil drain tube is dented and damaged, so I do believe that there's a pinhole in it and it's allowing unpressurized oil to just slowly seep out over time, losing about maybe a quarter of the dipstick. No, that's too much. Maybe like an eighth of the dipstick or something every 100 miles, which I was able to diagnose really fast because I drive 100 miles for work. So what we have here is the new one, which actually comes with 2 new gaskets, which I was not aware of, so I have spares of those now. I got the car up on Rhino ramps. Got to get up underneath it. Got my socket set right here. Some of this is crap that's just extra and stuff I won't need. But I'm gonna get up under there, get the oil drain tube off, try to get you guys at a good angle so that you can see everything I'm doing. Then we're gonna get the new one on, fire it up, let it run for a minute, see if there's any new leaks. If there is, then we can pinpoint where the leak I think is happening might be coming from, or where maybe another one is coming from. But without further ado, let's get under the car. Alright guys, so we're up underneath the car. This tube right here with the ribs is what we're going to be replacing. And in order to do that, we're going to take the charge pipe fully off the car. There's one clamp here, one mounting support bracket here, and then a clamp right up there at the bottom of the turbo, which I don't think you guys can quite see. But we're going to take this out of the way because this being gone is going to give us more than enough room to get to all the necessary bolts. I might need to use, so there's one bolt up top, which here I'll show you. There's 2 bolts on the bottom, which are visible, and then just one bolt up at the top. The one bolt at the top, we might be able to just use a very long extension for, but I'm still going to take this charge pipe out of the way, get it cleaned up, and it'll just make life a lot easier. So I'll try to get you guys in a good spot where you can see everything, and we're going to get started on it. Alright guys, just got the new tube in, we got the old tube out. Hopefully it worked, and hopefully I got you guys a good angle on how I removed the old one. Honestly, extensions are your friend. They're in a pretty good spot. They're accessible if you get the charge pipe off. But right here's the old one, and well, I don't see a puncture. That fold right there might be punctured, I can't really tell, but while I don't see a puncture, honestly I think these gaskets were just old and worn, because this one honestly barely sticks out past the thing anymore. So maybe when they were getting up to temp. And then this one's also a lot shorter than that of the new ones. So we're gonna fire the car up. I'm gonna crawl back under there, see if it's leaking. Let's hope it's not. Alright guys, so as you saw there, I tried to set it down so I could go rev the car and see if you guys saw anything. When I came back, there was zero leaks. So now all I gotta do is get the wiper cowl back together because I had to look at the wipers. I need 2 new wiper arms and a new passenger wiper side motor. So I'm gonna go put all the cowling, everything back on, make sure I tighten up all the intake piping for the top side of the turbo, and then honestly go for a quick test drive after I drop some extra oil in it. Alright guys, so different shirt, different day. It is now Sunday. I did all the work on it yesterday. The wiper cowl is put back together. That's the driver's side wiper motor, which unfortunately the bracket for that side is snapped. The bracket for this side was completely stripped. It needs 2 new ones, and the passenger side wiper motor, which I do still have, is completely dead. It doesn't work at all, so I got to order a new one of those. Found it for $130 on Rock Auto, so I'll probably just get it there. But added oil, it has not lost any, and it has not, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's completely dry under the car, which I'm super happy to see after it dribbling all over the driveway and in the garage for like 2 weeks. But I've done 2 normal drives. I have gone into boost once the car was up to temp. Still going to treat it the same exact in that way. But as it turns out, the pipe was not cracked. Both gaskets were worn, so I suspect they were reused when the motor was replaced. Tech's fault, but whatever. It was cheap, 30 bucks to fix it. I didn't need to order new gaskets. I could have, but I wanted to get rid of that pipe anyway because it was pretty banged up. A lot of it was stripped away, and I don't really like that. But so the car is 100% good now, and if anybody has to replace this in the future, just know it's pretty easy if you take the charge pipe off. But it's a lot of laying on your back and lifting your head up. My neck's pretty sore, but other than that, it was a pretty easy swap. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you might like to see with the Focus. I'm not really going to do any mods, I don't think, but I can always be convinced otherwise. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.